Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Scratching Post. We scratch at that gaming itch. Oh, it is a good day to be back. It is Saturday, of course, and it is 8:09 in the evening, so of course, traditional 10-minute late start for us as normal. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Scratching Post. My name is Ebak, your host for this evening, and of course, joining me tonight is the cast of Silly Voices.
Woo! Yes.
Thank you. Silly Voices is not filmed in front of a live studio audience. Oh, come on, you're not real. You can't hate me.
This bit.
We have a bunch of creepy
Deja vu.
mannequins in the audience.
Oh no.
They're throwing doors at us.
And I'll introduce, as normal, the cast. We have Burr.
Hey do, dirty do, I'm a merry fellow.
We have Divot.
That's me.
Drifting.
Griffin and
Rip
Rubber,
it, baby.
That's all I have to say.
Excellent.
Perfectly moving on to our American correspondent, Kay.
Hi.
And we like to refer to her, at least, or I do, as our woman in Japan, Laura Petal.
Yes.
Unlike you, I did my drinking before the show.
Oh, goodness.
And a man from the north, we have Mr. Lemon Wright.
People stealing my bit.
Well, you're stealing my bit. We're using the audience.
And of course, we also have our good friend of the show, Mr. Opolis.
I still cannot see that blank patch on the ceiling.
Oh, great callback. So anyone who's new here, everyone who's tuned in and like, what the hell is this? Welcome to Saturday Night Silly Voices. As every Saturday, I gather my friends when we put our voice acting talents to various games, usually visual novels or similar kind of like games projects. And right now, we're going through we're wrapping up, quote unquote, the Apollo Justice Silly trilogy with Spirit of Justice. And so we're going to switch
My
over.
behated.
What was that?
I said my behated.
You're behated,
That
of
was
course.
mostly just for drifting. Who I know agrees with me.
And you say wrapping up in the next 3 months. We promise.
Yeah, it's fine. We might have 6
Honest.
episodes left, and then we go move on to the DLC case, which will then be another
Then
few more
it's just
episodes.
DLC
But
case for another 4 months.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It really is
worry
fine.
about it,
Don't worry
it's
about it. It's fine. So let's move on to the actual channel. Hello, everyone. And I'm going to quickly set the image because, of course, you'll need to go to see the game because that kind of be useful for you guys.
That was a
Can
good
we
round.
see what's going on
Right
here?
there.
I'm blind.
Oh no.
There we go. You should see that now. I'm also going to quickly turn off the Game Blast kind of overlay because we've already reached our donation reward, although you can still donate all the way through the end of March for Game Blast. It does give you more space to work with the overlay though, so that is good. That is a good, yeah. There we go.
Also, holy shit, I can't believe that. £5,000 again.
I know.
3 years on the trot. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We're consistent, if anything.
If anything.
Also, I love where the thing has decided to cut Mist's name.
It does that.
Yeah, it does that. But
Mystery
still.
up, Olis.
Yes.
There it is. Anyway, let's load this game up. So, well, the last time we were playing this was back on the.
Ebak, we're still blind.
Of course, you.
I know what
Yeah.
team.
It's loading.
Yes,
Easy too.
yes, R2, I'm getting to that.
Yes, I'm getting to that.
I can see. It's a
That bit.
miracle.
It's that meme from the Croods movie. It's like, here they are. All of your needs will be met in this place. And then the grandma goes, I want the stream in a minute.
Yes. Also, I appreciate the ace colors that the menu has of this game.
Hell yeah. Be right back, gang. Yelling at my brother.
Sure.
Okay.
Just
On
kind
the
of
right hand
adjust the
side,
logo.
the little shop sign with the butterfly, a rabbit. I'm trying to recognize the symbols. What's the one second from the top? That's Scorpion.
I have no clue. It's
Say what now?
Maybe it might
That
be
does
a
seem
scorpion.
like to be a scorpion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see bottom
Scorpion,
line,
yeah.
Scorpion, rabbit, maybe like a sky
Then
of
it's-
some kind, and then
A
Yeah.
Man with gun.
And then a human throwing a squirrel.
It's
Man
my
with a
gun.
gun. Yeah. That's weird. He has a gun.
So we're joining after, of course, a great break, which is in the bazaar. So May 18th, Korean Bazaar.
How bizarre.
I think we did this joke before, but yes. Oh, right, I remember now.
Those guys sure are persistent.
Athena should just carry him. Oh my god.
Well, maybe I am. Maybe that's why I'm so exhausted. Yeah, they even wore me out. That doesn't happen often.
Oh, then where are you? I've got no chance. Why are they after us anyway?
Because we're the protagonists, I think. Apollo, it's the royal guards again.
Over there.
Quick, hide!
Hide! Have you
They
seen
came
them?
this way. I'm sure of it.
I think the rest of them are like, over there!
Hey, where'd Hornhead and Spiky Hair go? Spidey hair. Spidey hair.
Spidey hair? Not talking about me, are they? It's one of my Spider Woman.
Is that a trick question?
Shut up.
We know you're hiding somewhere around here.
No, we're not.
I don't like how they call her hair spider leg when it's supposed to be like a heart monitor. Is the design thing.
Also, if
I
it's,
don't think they have heart monitors in Korean, but
I mean,
they
yes,
have
but
spider
also
legs.
it's
Fair
like
point.
hello, pal. Let's chop it in here. Also, if someone wouldn't mind checking on the volume kind of like the game compared to audio and such. Also, especially attention to my audio compared to everyone else's. That'd be great.
make
Look
sure
at that.
make sure Apollo isn't in his mental void.
Yeah.
On it.
Apollo, that weird looking bird over there, did it just fucking work?
Yeah, it did. It's called a warbird, and you know what? I'll tell you about that later when we're not being chased by masked men.
Fair point.
Come out, wherever you are.
No, thank you. I don't think I will.
Hand over the Founder's Orb if you know what's good for you.
No.
Okay, into voice mode. So it figures they're after the orb.
I don't want to know what they do to us if we're captured. The girls in those obnoxious loud voices. We cave after the first hour and confess to whatever they wanted, truth or no.
Come out now, you foreign devils!
Oh, now they're just being racist.
This has gone far enough! You must not keep Her Eminence waiting any longer! Ah! Allah, a tiger! Ah!
We've got to get out of here. There must be a safe place to hide somewhere.
I'm in the middle of the street, don't worry about it. I rolled a net 20 on my stealth, don't worry about it.
In my head, I'm seeing this bird do like a roar, but instead the bird does it like a roar X3.
Look, manhole. Ah, that's right.
Oh, hello.
Say, son, do you remember my office?
Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room.
The file I've amassed on Amara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there?
Athena, I know where we can hide. Follow me.
Where are we going? Wait, you're not seriously thinking about going down there?
It's yeah, I know.
It smells like rotten eggs. Those rats, I hear.
We've got no choice. I can get us somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick, before it's too late. This is really heavy, by the way.
It's gonna take forever to get this stench out of my hair. I
And
hate
I will
everything
forgive
about
you
my
for
life
calling me-
choices.
I forgive you for calling me a rat, for my name is actually Splinter. Master Splinter to you.
It's gonna be a pain to get rid of my beautiful spiny hair.
May 18th.
Cowabunga.
Former Sadmadi law officers. Looks like we lost them. Oh, that was close. Dirk's office. How long has it been since I set foot in here?
Was that moth there last time?
I don't recall. At least we're safe now, but
So far, the only time we've been here was as Phoenix, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Apollo was here when he was a kid.
Yeah.
why is it all huddled over in the corner like that?
Ah!
Girl's got PTSD. Leave her alone.
That's...
AJ, what the hell are you doing here?
Garant's royal guards are after us.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
I
Don't
love how
worry.
you changed it so he swore.
That's, I need you to swear. Fuck! No,
Literally an interaction Dirk and Dots have had. If that's not canon, for real, it's canon for me, and that's more
Yes.
important.
I don't care, that's canon.
Don't worry, the regime doesn't know about this place, so you can relax now.
Good. But since when am I part of the rebellion? I don't recall signing up.
The Dirk?
No, he's in prison.
No,
Can't
it's
be.
My
Could be,
Lemming.
could be a phoenix.
Is it
Could be
Phoenix?
Phoenix,
Apollo!
could be Phenom. Maybe, I don't know.
Hey,
I
good
like
call.
Best.
But Mr. Wright, what are you doing here?
Eating fudge.
Fair enough.
We saw you two go into the manhole.
Oh, hello.
You narrowly escaped the guard's notice.
Fudge. It was like watching a pair of ostriches burying their head in the sand.
I guess that was a closer shave than I had thought.
Anyway, you're safe and sound now. And that's what really counts. Oh, I also have some evidence for you.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Wright. Case
Just
evidence
ignore me
received.
having the mental
Boss.
breakdown in the corner, I'll be fine.
Is that Phoenix dumping unneeded evidence on Apollo again, but from Apollo's point of view?
Yes.
So, what is this dubious hovel we found ourselves in anyway?
Dubious Hovel is my next band name.
Dubious
Cool
Hovel is my
music,
next OnlyFans name.
It sounds very. It sounds very grunge.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about like a folk music band.
That works too.
But like a
Play
grungy
Hobbit
folk music band.
tunes.
Howdy all, we're Dubious Hovel and this is our next number.
it does sound like it does sound like some kind of like Hobbit band, as Ken mentioned.
they do classical instrument covers of Nirvana songs. This road smells like teen spirit.
Also, welcome to Ebek Talks to Himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the Fire Dragon Safe House, also known as the former Sadmadi law officers. I see. Well, though it might just be happenstance, here I am, a chief prosecutor, hiding out in a rebel base. Please don't report this place to local police, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Might as well take a look around while we're waiting for the heat to die down out there.
Meanwhile, Prosecutor Edward, please go up the tower with a hairdryer.
Come on, Athena, stop moping over there and help me check out this place.
Please tell me there's a shower here.
There's a sink in the kitchen. If you're lucky, maybe even some soap.
And if you're lucky, maybe it even has water.
I'm sorry I even asked.
I speak to Dad.
I haven't showered in months.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
God.
smell that.
So, Dad, you guys are still using this office, I see.
Yep, except now it's the official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. Of the Double Ds. But as Dirk said, and I quote, "We must skip it for the day when crime needs lawyers once more."
Double these nuts.
Damn it, I was about to make a joke leading up to that. Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dirk believes in his cause.
Oh, and AJ, Dirk says something else about what might interest you. He said he hopes for you to come back and take over his office someday.
Take over? Me?
Those were his words. He might have been half joking, though. Don't make me try to do Dirk's voice again. Dirk, guess what I heard from the P-Dubs? AJ's become a lawyer.
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you.
Must have been because of you, Dirk.
I'm not so sure about that. I imagine he's already forgotten about me.
What are you talking about? I bet he can't wait to follow in your footsteps. It's not like he met some astronaut fella and he wants to become a lawyer for them.
Well, nothing would make me happier. Maybe one day he'll return to Korain and take over this office. It's just a pipe dream, though.
That really said that?
Dirk was never a hands-on kind of dad. But not a day went by that he wasn't thinking of you. That much I'm sure of.
Doesn't get much more paternal than that.
Yeah, it
I
does.
am watching these spiders like hawk. If they come anywhere closer to me, I'm out of here.
Ah,
They want to rub against your leg.
No.
no, and to
The leg.
no, and to think, I really spend my days trying to forget you. I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free.
Good luck with that.
So, ooh, the case file, I imagine.
I wonder what's in this file. That's full of newspaper clippings.
It seems to be a collection of documents and information on Amara's assassination. So this is what Duck was talking about. We already know
Alright.
most of the stuff
If-
here on the top.
it's my line.
It's you. It's you.
I'm already here as decorative decor. Can I at least read my lines? You already know most of the stuff here on top. Let's see what else there is. Oh, where did he get all this? Anything important here?
Yeah, it says Taylor Swift is coming to the kingdom.
Oh, nice. What about this? Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? Oh, oops. This is about your father, Apollo.
Looks like it. But I was never told much more than what's written here.
Really? How come?
Dak always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Dirk as my dad, so I never really brought it up.
Oh, I see. Oh, no crunch.
I thought it was crunching.
Yeah.
And now the music is confirmed.
Oh, that's an early crunch.
It's an early crunch.
Yeah.
Not the crunch.
I've decrunchified it.
Yay!
Also, I hate this line, but still, I feel kind of sorry for your real dad. Like,
For your dead dad. It's like, it's not real dad. Mm.
My real
Trucy's
dad?
still-
dad, at least.
He might have been your father, but he was too dead to be your daddy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
also, like, Trucy's been guilty of this in the same goddamn game, and I'm like, Trucy of all people should know there is a difference between your real dad and your bio dad sometimes.
Yeah.
My real dad? I was never really interested in learning about him. A biological father, at least. But after seeing his picture, I can't help but feel a little curious.
He looks like me, but aged up.
I wonder if Dax could tell me anything about him.
He was a nice guy. He had a fedora.
Mara's,
Oh no.
Mara's assassination file added to the court record.
Apparently, this file looks like it might be useful. Unlike my line reading, but okay.
Don't do
But there are
that.
so many pages I can't tell what's important.
Don't make all of us come over there.
Yeah.
Way too many pages. Way too many damn pages for one man to understand.
Does anyone have a highlighter?
We need someone to help organize all of this. And I think I know just the person to ask.
What the other you?
Colby?
Didn't think it would be him.
Do we
Um,
present it? To
Good
him?
idea. Good idea. Let's try presenting it to him.
Present the photo, all the case files.
That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which page is the most relevant?
Yup, sure can. I got a whole thing memorized.
Why are we trusting Dats with this?
I was just,
See, this
I
page
was just
definitely
asking the same
worth a
question.
look. I mean, look, I'm trustworthy.
Sure you are.
X'd out.
It was your, it was Dax's competence I was questioning, not his trustworthiness.
To be fair, if I were to ask anyone to help with organization, it would be Edgeworth, without a doubt. But
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, that's right. Prosecutor Sapmani was part of the royal family, wasn't he? It's almost like they have the same surname.
Yep, he was expelled after that whole thing with Thurk happened. He must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though.
Because the whole, since the father visits upon his children thing.
Yep,
No fun.
for the people, Thurk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also a terrorist. A terrifying terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So, as his son, Yuti no doubt got a cold shoulder at every turn.
That must have been really hard on him.
Yeah, the ties
They made
between
him
father and
sis.
son aren't something you could break even if you tried.
Sorry, that's a joke about Nayuta originally being planned to be non-binary, and then they chickened out. Which I'm bitter about. Like, no, play them Nayuta, please. Still could be voiced by Matt Mercer and Divot. Like, come on. Anyway.
No matter where they went, they were probably labeled the son of a criminal, the child of a criminal. But despite it all, they made a name for themselves through blood, sweat, and tears of the butterflies.
Can butterflies cry?
They are attracted to tears, actually.
Yeah,
What?
because
You heard me.
they need the salt and the minerals that are
Yeah.
in the tears.
That's wild.
Butterflies are more metal than you think.
Yeah. No, that I knew that already. I'm currently in my turning into a butterfly phase. I'm goop.
Especially if you decide to refer to them as schmetterlings instead of
Yes,
butterflies.
God.
Oh, Germany.
Yeah.
See,
Quite
one more
racist.
reason why we need to save Clavier from the basement.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
I'm
dice
guessing,
schmetterlings.
I'm guessing they locked Clavier because he's too dangerous. He's too much of a threat.
God.
There's too much energy around Clavier. We must keep him contained.
He's
Yes.
too good of a character.
He's the kind of character that wears restraining like wrists or a 100-kilogram jacket to restrain their power.
Goodness gracious.
See, I just have this idea in my head now that when we first meet Simon Blackquill, that's kind of how they've got Clavier in the basement.
Oh no.
Now I was
Poor
thinking more.
boy.
He just wore a chastity belt underneath his clothes.
This is why Blackwell doesn't have a sword. It broke when he was trying to subdue Clavier.
Dude was too cool, right in the basement.
Okay, I'll try to get on with him though. I mean, just look at them now. They're a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. They've become a hero, the pride and joy of Kurain.
You don't actually have to they them, Nayuta, but I do appreciate it. So
I choose to.
dealer's choice. Thank you.
That's right. Now that's the Nahuda I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought like his life depended on it to get where he is today.
Also, now, Redcon, is not they damning Nayuta because he's trying to validate Nayuta's non-binariness. He just doesn't know what sex and what gender Nayuta
He just
is.
doesn't fucking know. That's really funny. I honestly, I feel like there could almost be a thing as well with like Apollo, he, him, and Nayuta of like that's a thing that Apollo has earned both by A, possibly being trans himself, but B, they were literally siblings for a little bit.
Yeah.
That sort
Also,
of thing has been earned.
Nayuta is a perfectly gender-neutral name.
Yeah. Oh.
Also, that reminds me of a meme I have, but of two different characters. Hang on.
Does it include Robin Newman?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. My beloved. Terribly handled. Allegedly, they actually have changed how that is done in this version, in the re-release.
Curious.
So I've heard, but I don't know.
This is Dirk's old law book.
Look, there's a mark on the cover. Looks like it was branded on with a hot iron. Metal.
Yeah, I think it was done in protest against the Defense Culpability Act. There's an entry of the DC Act right here, see?
This is the first edition of Dragon Heat. I need to read this.
Oh, so this is the infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about. Anti-lawyer law.
Yeah, I know, right?
Line.
Dirk's law book added to the court record. Also, I'm just going to do this just because I want to. Just bear with me while I'm doing this, everyone.
Oh.
Chris, can I get this read out in the voice of Lackey, please?
All right, hold on.
In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals would be deemed just as guilty.
Amazing.
Perfect. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Thank you.
Kept going on prompt, all good.
13 out of 10 would get arrested again.
Speaking of, I will also point out for the audience members in there, we have an additional redeem on. Yes, we don't just have the get on with it, which is of course 750. We also have a 500, usage. Request a line, which you can request a line from any of the VOs as any of their characters. However, they are. I will say disclaimer. As it does say on there, they can refuse to say it if they are not comfortable with it. So, and those points will not be refunded. So make sure that you're not abusing it.
That's fair.
Like this. This is good.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I was thinking about. Yeah. That's what's with the altar.
It's where we pay our respects to the victims of the Defense Culpability Act, also known as Detective Comics Act. The DC Act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death.
A law that's supposed to protect the people sends them to their graves instead. Talk about insane.
The DC
Pointing
Act
out
just
your
makes me.
problems does not make them go away, riders.
Insane.
The
in the
DC Act
membrane.
just. The DC Act just makes me think suddenly Batman will appear and be like, "You've just committed a crime."
Oh no, if you commit a crime in Korean, Batman will come and get you.
The rebels. Where are they?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking, because Batman, I was just thinking, this is where my parents were murdered, Apollo.
Also, he wouldn't be Batman. He would be World Batman.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Isn't that just Lady? Isn't that just Lady Kira? Whatever Kira
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Batman.
Laura, were you going to say something?
I lost it. Whatever I had, I lost it.
Oh.
Maybe I had nothing.
I think
Okay.
I do have
That's fine.
something. Good. Gosh dang it. So I fucking yawn in the.
You don't really do
I'm
have
trying
something.
to
A
say my
yawn.
No. I'm trying to say with like, this is where my parents died, Apollo. I want to say Apollo would absolutely not ever in his life say cowabunga to Batman. I do think he would just fucking freeze. However, like any of the Weird Girl assistants would say cowabunga. So
Apollo would freeze like a
Specifically
deer in
Maya.
headlight.
Yes.
Athena would just be like, right, I got this.
Deer in headlights and just like calculating.
Athena's like, time to therapize Batman.
I think there's like
Oh
like
god,
whenever
Jill's gonna be there a while.
whenever there's like a moment like that, I imagine it's like a roulette wheel of like what should I do going on in Apollo's head of like, do I show sympathy? Do I try and laugh it off? Do I, you know?
Yeah.
Blue screen of
Apollo
death
and his
sound.
anxiety.
Also-
Windows error.
WWPD, what will Phoenix do?
I better acknowledge this now, but I think Kay already has. Have you seen the chat?
Yes, I have. Hang on. Can I get a lead up?
Sure, someone give the line.
Can I get someone to set it up?
This is where I watched my parents die, Maya.
Oh, a bummer.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's snacking and just says cowabunga. Like,
And that's how
she
that works.
gets it. She gets it, but is also like not willing to think about her own parents right now. She's met Batman. Her day's already hard enough.
The only way you could have made that better is if you like had gave the impression of that she's got her mouth full as she says it.
Yeah, poor bummer. I just don't have snacks with me.
Okay. There's a scary looking knife sticking out of the Queen's picture. If anyone saw this, they'd think the Defiant Dragons were a violent group.
Oh, that was actually me trying to kill a fly. I threw that knife at him and whiffed, and the thing ended up stuck between her eyes.
In her crown, actually, but
I
whatever.
mean, this wasn't on purpose.
Nothing he does is on purpose.
Have you
Don't
met
work with my
that son?
secrets.
Who's the kid? I am blind. It's totally not obvious.
Oh.
Wait a second, that's you, Apollo. Good job, Athena. I'd recognize those horns anywhere, except for 5 seconds ago.
Is that really the only way anybody recognizes me?
Well,
Yes.
no, but if I say how I also recognize you, I don't think I'll live for long enough. You were so cute. Who's that fine-looking young man?
That's Dirk.
That's Nayuta. Back when he used to smile.
He can smile? His smile is absolutely angelic. I can read my lines. I just
I
choose
initially
not to.
thought it said allergic.
Yes. I'm allergic to his bullshit, that's for sure.
Sure brings back memories. That was taken the day we all went out fishing. I was the fish.
What
Wow.
was Prosecutor's money like when he was younger?
Oh, normal. They were kind of quiet but passionate when it come to their conviction. When they finally been made prosecutor, they were all fired up to change Korean for the better. Now there's nothing more than grass lacking.
I think that's someone else.
Seems like Dax has a lot to say about Nayuta. I'll ask about his thoughts later.
When he has any.
I'm surprised there's so many appliances here. There's even a TV.
He just has caramel dancing on a loop in his head.
Wow.
Speaking of which, we gave the people of Ukraine quite a shock. When a plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm, was last on TV.
You mean that show where actors play the parts of Dirk and Rafer? You hijacked that in the middle of its broadcast, right?
Yep, all the writers do each week is try to ruin the Divine Dragon's good name. So we decided to hit that where it hurts. We made our own spoof episode.
It must have been real shocking, especially for the kids who'd wait all week to see it. I mean, the show's main villain was actually hijacking the very show he's in. Also, that's a little bit
How
weird.
meta is that?
Yeah,
That's
it's
meta as fuck.
it's also very weird the fact that Rafer is a character in an actual show in universe.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird. That is weird.
If anyone asked, it was Datz's idea.
Fair enough.
Rafe is canon age 14, right? And I'm pretty sure in that show it was obviously played by an older woman.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was a.
Oh,
it's a whole.
God.
It's very much a thing of like Riverdale or whatever, or like these like
Oh, God.
20 somethings playing teenagers.
Oh, jeez.
Was she
Or
played
the
by the
Vampire
local version
Diaries.
of Wendy Oldbag by chance?
Well, no, it's not. It's not that old.
The budget-friendly version.
Or how it's actually kind of interesting looking at why that is the case. Usually it's generally partially labor laws, it's partially it's easier to market with like, ooh, look at these pretty actors. Ooh, we're dressing them up. Whatever. Points at the Vampire Diaries specifically for that example. But like
I mean Buffy as well.
yeah, and Buffy as well, but it's also just generally easier to work with older actors. But the labor laws thing is really interesting because it's why we had Tom Holland as Spider-Man, because he was the only one who was like, I believe, over 18, so they wouldn't have to work around like, okay, we can only film for this amount of time during the day.
Yeah, 18 and he looks like he's 15.
He's baby. Which honestly,
I personally disagree, but that's just me.
I find that gender affirming as somebody who's gonna generally look baby faced.
Aw. Ew, is that a newt?
I want to think. Can't you tell a gecko when you see one?
No,
obviously
not
a
unless they
salamander.
tried to sell me car insurance. Why?
Is this some fucking stepladder letter joke?
Also, what's the difference?
Yeah, it's a step gecko.
Geckos like to live in houses while newts prefer to be outside near water. They're totally different creatures.
Well, how do you know this one wasn't caught outside near some water? Smartass. Could very well be a gecko.
Geckos are reptiles who look like reptiles, and newts are amphibians who look like amphibians.
Pretty sure it's a
Go
newt.
to school, Athena.
You're both wrong. It's obviously a salamander.
Oh, so then you agree it's a newt, Apollo?
Fell right into a trap.
You just
I-
pulled a rabbit season, duck season.
I've been talking to Simon. I've been figuring it out.
You're
Also-
both wrong. It's just a plain old lizard.
Phoenix ladder right, everybody.
Mood.
He refuses to get more specific because that is not how he rolls. And I honestly, in this case, I respect him for that.
Also, Lemming, it can't be a salamander. It's not trying to burn everything.
True, true.
Because it's
Or
dead.
save the children.
So mighty law officers. That's the sign Dirk used to display out front. Hey, Dad. The office used to do quite a bit of business.
That it did. Dirk was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories, after all. He was the dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, bullshitting his way through the entire trial. His fame as a lawyer spread far and wide across Korean back in the day.
That sounds familiar somehow.
How the day comes when he can proudly display this sign again.
Foreshadowing.
Yes, I did just avoid the spider with my hand because I have a phobia.
No, that's I was laughing not at the phobia, but like because I got it. It was like, oh no, that makes so much sense. Like it clicked. To be clear,
that's fine.
and I'm not laughing at your phobia.
No,
love
I commented it that the yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
All is good.
Jacket.
I just feel the need to say like, you are loved.
You should try it on, Apollo. It might actually sit.
It's
I
not
doubt
gonna
that.
fit.
Hello,
I
Maya,
doubt
missed
that.
Really?
No,
It's
I'm
not gonna
bullshitting you.
There's also a spare iPad here. Why not try that on too? Sorry, I was munching on the lizard.
Oh dear. I think I killed Kay. You okay over there?
I'm fine. I'm just kind of breathing heavily because just the idea of Athena quietly going, "No, I'm bullshitting you," to herself. She just wants to make Apollo a fool. It's great.
I'm just
Sibling
fucking with you,
moments.
Apollo.
Yeah.
Sorry, just picturing you and all that. It's just too funny.
Ow! My pride.
Oh my god.
It already was at the lowest it's been. Now I think it's subterranean.
Oh dear.
God, I need to say, there's many things I need to say, but what main thing I need to say is that Dirk's kind of built like a brick shit house. Not nearly as much as Gumshoe, but like
Yeah.
a bit, quite a bit, and like just the idea of tiny little Apollo in that in a jacket that is supposed to fit Dirk. It's really funny.
Exactly. That's why Athena's just bullshitting him. Like that's
Yeah.
not gonna fit. You know that's not gonna
It might
fit.
like suit him, but it's not gonna fit.
Mm.
Wait, don't tell me we have to go back through the manhole to get out of here.
Oh, darling.
The only reason the safe house is still safe is because the front door's been boarded up.
Fine, then I'll just have to live it till the revolution begins and then I'll be on the front line for it.
What if I told you rats come out at night?
Then we'll just have to start the revolution before sundown.
I bet the revolution never thought it'd get a new ally this way.
Athena's
I can
being
adjust.
really
I'm
relatable.
very flexible, don't worry about it.
Wasn't Nayuta once part of the Defiant Dragons?
Yup. Yudi was a rising star in the resistance. He was the best 10 X-Wing pilot we had. He had to fight the case through the legal system. Said he'd become a prosecutor and give Inga and Garan the smackdown they deserved.
But now he's...
Yeah, a puppet for the Quran regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up.
I wonder what happened.
Nayuta, I am your father.
I
I
know,
know.
Dad.
There's the thing is there is a reveal like that, and I'm
Oh dear.
sitting here on my hands, just like Star Wars. It makes sense, and I hate that it makes sense, but it also, thank
makes
God,
sense.
makes this more fun.
Dirk Sadmat, he never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you prosecuted him.
I am
He
your
died in the
father.
fire. Sorry.
Me too. I am your father as well, but if I had to guess,
Wait, what?
I'd say Guana has 2 years leverage over him.
Leverage?
Apollo's two dads. Who am I talking about? Edgeworth and Phoenix, or am I talking about Dats and Dirk? Who knows?
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Apollo, the man with 4 dads.
Yes.
Leverage
Well,
like
He
what?
has 4 dads. Doctors hate
That's a
him.
great name for a novel, and a man with 4 dads.
No, not doctors hate him. Therapists hate him because he won't fucking go to therapy.
Quadruple
Oh
the
my
daily
God.
issues.
Yeah.
Wish I knew. But it seems like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say. He was constantly saying, "Hold it."
Come to think of it, Dirk did say.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Nayuta is suffering?
Yes. He knows the rightful state of Kura-in's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Garan's will, and it's tearing him apart.
If that's the case, I bet Nayuta doesn't really want to go through with Dirk's prosecution. Well, what else can we present, game? We've kind of... Okay, yes.
You
if I
can
did that.
examine the moth if we haven't.
I don't think the moth is going to have... Yeah, because they're saying we've already searched it, but I have to go... So I'm guessing that basically is it saying, yay, you've got everything you need. I'm also not examining the moth. That's going to not have anything of relevance.
I'm assuming it's you've got to present something to Dats that you
Yeah.
haven't yet.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the orb.
Try the orb.
Oh yes, we must ponder it.
Yeah.
Ponder,
Oh,
ponder the orb,
nice.
Dats.
We need like a ding noise.
I think we're at, since we haven't done a count, I think we're at 14 or 15.
Something like
You
that.
mean like?
I was thinking more like the CinemaSins ding, but that's better. More fun.
What? Do
In
you know
between
something
the
about
ear.
this?
Nope. Just felt like shouting, though.
I mean, to be fair, with this show, sound effect for that would probably be best to be.
Oh, God. Don't bring her back. Don't bring her back.
Laura Patois.
Counter argument, but Laura fucking kills it, and I love.
Oh, yes.
I love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Laura kills it.
I love
Is
it.
Matt gonna come out the basement?
What if we show Apollo's dad's photo to Dats?
Oh, that might work.
Yeah. Work. Let me go in there for a sec. Oh, wow. Wrong button. I want to ask you about this picture.
That's the picture of the pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of time tracking it down. He said he searched all over for it.
Just say fuck.
Why would he go through all that trouble?
That's please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad. Would be fun if my voice actually played along. Dang.
Wait till my father hears about this.
Do you know
Which one?
Wait until my forefathers hear about this.
Oh dear. You're fucked.
That's a new meaning to the phrase "my forefathers."
Oh, God.
That just reminds me of the song in Phineas and Ferbs. That actually brings up that exact line, so I'll
Oh,
find it later. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Continue, Apollo, sorry.
Do you know what my biological father was like?
Dirk once told me about him. I'm going to tell you while I'm munching on a lizard. He was a
That's
modern
right.
minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels. He was playing a bard in real life.
This file also has some information on your biological dad. It says he died in the blaze at Queen Amara's residence 23 years ago.
That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy who can become fast friends with about anyone, except for you. And it just seems your papas was like that too, AJ. They hit it over the bar. And the next thing you know, Dirk's asked him over to play some tunes. And then the place went up in flames.
That's my line, you dolt.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
you! You keep stealing my lines!
I say that as you know in games Apollo, by the way, but I didn't mean that against you. And then the place went up in flames, as you said.
Yeah, Dirk had just stepped out of his tank when the fire broke out. Apollo, I am your father. No, you were there too, but you are still just a Bobby. You left unscathed with nothing but a scar on your forehead.
Can we never make Harry Potter references, please?
Okay, sorry.
It's all right. I remember hearing about that when I was little.
Yeah, it was a crying shame. Your pops just happened to take you along the way. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you.
It's like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life.
All the pop's stuff got burned up, including anything that could have helped us identify him. Oh, we knew about him. At first was his stage name, Jangly Justice, or Jingly Justice.
Jangly Justice.
Throwing a rock at Cat.
Silly
we know
name.
his name. Fucking
Oh,
Dirk
my
said.
name is Jangler Justice.
Honestly, that sounds like a drag queen name.
I'm an old
Jangly Justice is
jingly
definitely a-
justice on a long, long way from home.
We know his name is Jove.
By Jove, my name is Jingly.
How'd you get the name Jangly?
It's Dad's. Stop questioning it.
Yeah. It's me. Stop asking how I know things. I don't know anything. I make shit up as I go.
Makes sense.
What's going on in your mind? Nothing I want to be a part of.
There's this monkey with the cymbals going ching 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 ching.
Yes.
It really cements that Dats is the Larry Butts of Kurian.
Yes.
It's what he does.
Larry,
He
it's Larry
thinks, and he
Dats.
doesn't know things.
My full name is Larry Dats, a rebel.
That's so Larry.
Larry, that's a rebel.
That's paddling.
Larry the Rebels. Dirk did everything he could just to dig up what little we know now.
How did you know that line was next?
I am a clairvoyant.
Oh dear.
What about my mother? Do you know anything about her?
All we know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day she was off doing something on her own with Clavier.
Back in.
You're going a bit fast, Burr, for me. So then
Sorry.
she probably didn't even know my father had been with Doug. Huh.
But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you got missing. I guess.
No doubt. But the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police was so overwhelmed they were probably hardly any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, we had zero leads, not even a photo.
So that's how I became an orphan.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe your mom's read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. And maybe she figured you died along with your pops.
Wow. I had no idea you've been through all that, Apollo. Sounds like some rider bullshittery, but okay.
Well, neither did Apollo, really.
True.
Who's the old man?
He's an old man.
So then, you believe me? You believe in my son's innocence?
Oh,
Oh.
What the?
oh,
the-
okay. No, she's talking to an old man. The old man is still generic. But it's Drifting's turn, and be back. Yay!
Your poor son, imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence.
Of independence.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm forever in your debt.
Hmm? Who's that?
Hey there, Mrs. Henry. Hard at work, I see. Working hard or hardly working?
Hardly working. Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act.
Can I make a request?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Divot, could we have a Fulbright Kuranese rebel?
What?
You heard me.
I
Be
don't
a
know what
rebel.
you. What
Can you play this-
what?
Can you play this character as Fulbright Rebel right here?
As
I
Crane is
mean-
rebel Fulbright.
I could, but I feel like it besmirches the full brightness.
I
That's
will
fair.
say you can't. He is fully within his right to decline.
Yes.
You are
You know,
fully in your right to decline.
I decline just because Fulbright is Fulbright, and that's it.
Fulbright is
fair.
Fulbright, and
That's
Fulbright
fair.
is it will
It's
it,
so
it,
fair.
it would mean the Fulbright would no longer be special. So
Fulbright is sacred.
He's so special to me.
He's-
I
That's
can't
fair.
change
So
that.
special.
can we get
It-
can we
it
at least
feels
get a can we just get a justice for old time's sake?
I'll go one above that. In justice we trust.
Nice.
Aww.
Nice.
Yay.
It feels like doing this would be a great injustice
We trust.
to Fulbright.
Uh,
Gods among us.
I'll do the rebel. Mrs. Henry, please don't forget about our case too.
I won't. I'm in a conversation. Leave me alone. I will look into it as soon as I'm able.
Dad? What's Mrs. Henry doing here?
I
Climbing.
work here, you dolt. She's lending her ear to all those sufferings under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been imprisoned. Parents whose son's been falsely charged. She's helping all types of people.
So she's trying to help the revolution along
Gotta do everything myself around
in
here.
her own special way.
Yup. And thanks to her and more folks are coming over to our side. And then I scared them away. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for this chance. And they're starting to speak out in support for us.
The people are responding, and grassroots movement is growing. Dirk's New revolution may finally come true.
Do you hear the people sing?
Singing a song of angry men.
What should
It
we
is
do
the
about the Founders
musical.
Orb? We'll probably run into the Royal Guards again the moment we leave this place.
Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something.
Yes, I can. I'm going to start the revolution myself. I'm not going through the manhole again.
Viva la revolution!
Exactly.
I've got it. Against my better judgment. Why do you hold on to it, Dads? I should be safe here, right?
You can
Doubt.
count on me. I'll get it back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice.
Doubt.
Founders all left with Dads.
Oh dear.
Famous last words.
And tomorrow
Is that
that's
a
gonna
good
be like-
idea?
In terms of
Definitely not.
Founder's Orb, we don't have the Founder's Orb.
Would you rather us get caught by the Royal Guard when we get back out there, Apollo? I should say.
But that's
He's
Also,
here. He's gonna stay here, and he's gonna look after it, right, Dads?
Yes.
I have a bad feeling about this, Apollo. That's my line read, by the way.
Well, we've got to handle what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. There's something I want to show him.
I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial.
Maybe I should wait here then. will attract undue attention if we go in too large of a group. See? Edgeworth's staying.
Can I stay with Edgeworth?
No, you're coming with me.
Dang it!
Did I
You only
just
got
enter?
one party member slot, which Mr. Right just took, so...
I'm using a mod.
Wow.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I'll join then.
Jesus.
So, Apollo, I hear you're using a mod.
May I see defense of Israel?
I just saw what were posted on the bench. We need to. It needs to be shown on stream. Oh my
All right,
god.
give me a second and I'll switch it. I'll switch over to the proper channel.
Thank you.
Is it
We're about,
in?
to
Oh,
It's in
we're
the
about to
bench.
expose Dats now. This is how Dats is secretly a clairvoyant.
Oh, I see. The let me just pull it up. The Discord cam.
Nice.
Revealing that our birds knowing the future by less than honorable means.
It's mostly the fact that he's wearing the fucking.
Burst clairvoyancy is store
Well-
bought.
But he's also wearing the it's the
Yeah, the
it's
fake Apollo
Imperial
suit.
Tigre outfit.
Yeah.
That's mainly why I was like, we need to show that, because that is so. It's so much funnier for him to be like in this awful dank hovel in the Imperial Tigre outfit, tits out.
Phoenix is going on vacation to a foreign land. Of course, he wants to look cringe and touristy.
Of course. He
And tits
deserves
out.
to. Yeah.
All right.
It's a tits out kind of look. Leave him alone.
Just the way that Lemming was like, darn right, thank you for not making fun of me for that phrasing, because it's right, it's true.
Yeah. You are not wrong.
Exactly.
Not wrong. Hey there, son. Came to see your old man again?
Hi, Duck. Guess they're done questioning you.
Yep. You'd think Nayuta might cut his old man a little slack, but, no. He really laid into me. Seems they're really keen on recovering the Founder's Orb. When I wouldn't tell him where it was, he confiscated what few possessions I had left.
Wait, Duck's was wearing his attorney's badge. They even took that from him?
Yeah, the little shit took it from me.
Don't worry, the Founder's Orb is safe with the safest men we could find.
On such short notice.
He confiscated all of my prized jailbreaking tools.
Wow, I wonder why.
What did you expect? I mean, no
Don't
prosecutor in
worry,
that.
I've lost. Oh, sorry.
Go on.
I've lost my attorney's badge before, but it all turned out well in the end.
Do you think Dirk had a laser cutter hidden in his attorney badge?
Yes.
Possibly.
I believe this.
I will not reveal my tricks to you.
Fair enough.
I mean, no prisoner in the prosecutor in the right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that.
I'm not secretly Sean Connery 007.
Did he take your attorney's badge too? This makes so much sense for me to say with Simon being a prosecutor and a prisoner.
No. I thought it strange, but just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind.
I wonder why.
Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days.
You're not alone in that.
Your attorney's badge. Your current needs attorney's badge. You've won it all these years, even though all the lawyers are gone.
Yes, because the dragon's eye is the embodiment of my creed.
To show the world that a dragon never yields, huh?
It is my catchphrase for a reason.
Hey, Duck, why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right?
This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath.
Sorry,
It's all good.
that joke was nothing. It's heart and soul.
Young Nayuta?
Can you do you to put a baby divot?
Is David there? Hello, David.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, hello.
Your
I'm
character.
only
We
half
need
paying attention.
Gabby.
You need
Oh,
a babby
I
version of
have
Nayuta.
words.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
God.
words.
A dragon never yields, right?
Exactly. Nayuta, Apollo, I vow to restore Kura Inn's legal system to its rightful state one day.
We don't care, we're children. We're fucking
like
8 or
10.
7.
We're like 10 at most.
Not even, I think.
But
Probably
but I want to pass it on to you, a world where you can live free from fear of tyranny.
This is a
That's my
discussion
one
to have
line
with
that I had.
children, with kids who are like in the single digits. Yeah,
We'll
this
get
is
you
a
another one.
conversation to have.
We will get you another one,
Hey,
Div.
hey,
Oh no,
hey,
I've looked
hey.
up the transcript and I do have lines later on in this part. I just didn't see that line when I was looking it up, so that's why I thought I wasn't
that's
needed
fair.
for a while.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And it's
Fair.
one more than me so far. I'm waiting patiently.
Mhm.
He
We'll
was,
get you
always,
guys. It's fine.
he was always saying stuff like that to the two of us.
Once we get to the
No
courtroom,
wonder we
he's
ignored
better.
him.
Ayuta is the reason why you didn't take Dirk's badge. Because you still remember those talks too? I really hope that's what it is.
Son, would you keep my badge for me?
Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you.
And that's exactly why I want you to hold on to it, Apollo. I'm placing my fate in your hands.
Beep beep.
Yes.
So I was turning on my fan.
Yeah,
It's a bit warm tonight.
it's all
That's
right.
fair.
All right. I'll make sure it stays safe. Dirk's badge added to the court record.
Can we show people Dirk's badge?
I was
This is
literally
mine now.
about to present the badge.
Ta-da!
Ah, my attorney's badge. You don't see those around here anymore.
It's almost like I gave it to you 5 seconds ago.
It's not exactly something you can wear publicly, is it?
Yeah, but and if you did, people would cheer and throw things at you.
Never stopped you
Trust me.
before.
I'm also a big hulking man. Death Stare does wonders.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that
I've
why
had-
they doubled my hotel fee?
Yes.
I might teach it to you sometime, right? We'll see.
No, Western barbarians' attorney badges don't count.
Ah, okay.
Despite that, I've had tomatoes, cabbages, even eggs thrown at me.
My cabbages!
Wow, I didn't know he was here.
Of course he is.
That sounds awful, but at least they didn't throw rocks.
Who let that cabbage guy in here? Get out!
True. Plus, if you were good at catching things, you'd start to have a good meal.
When
What?
he had that line, I was thinking about the joke, but I see that the writers were ahead of me.
It's true. An hour's walk can yield all you need for a nice big hot pot.
Dirk, I'm sorry I never knew how bad things were when you were raising us. Okay, let's actually present something.
Also, I thought Apollo would have a flashback. This is why you had so many hot pots.
I found this in the tomb. Look familiar?
That's
Yes,
Heck?
it is.
I'll take that as a yes.
where did you find that?
down between the monk statues in the tomb. Is it yours, Dirk?
It's it's something I bought.
Why is he suddenly acting all awkward?
I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I'll just make a note about it for future reference. Pink butterfly pendant returned to Dirk, but a record of it remains in the court record.
It is very pretty. It's something I would wear, honestly.
Apollo, remember how Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk? Why don't you ask about that?
Oh, right. I'll give it a try.
Well, you just did, didn't you?
There's also other things. Like, where is it?
I'm assuming that picture. Yes.
Is that for me, son?
No, I was just wondering if you knew anything about it.
What? You came to visit me and you didn't even bring a present.
You're in jail.
I'll take that as a no.
And that's the prime time where you bring a cake that has a file
I
in
think
there.
you can just talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll even accept food at this point. It's very hungry in here.
What did the mister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about? He just seemed to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
Well, I have no idea, so,
Well, you obediently followed every word he said after that, so... It seems to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about.
For real, I literally imagine that at this time, Phoenix can see Cyclops.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what are you hiding this time, Yil?
Oh.
Someone you really care about that isn't Nayuta? Wait, don't tell me. Is there a new lady in your life, Dirk?
What? No! Don't be ridiculous, son. The love of my life was Amara, but she's gone now, and there will never be another.
I know you're bullshitting. My bracelet. Wait, does this mean... Dirk, have you really not met someone new?
I love that that's the conclusion Apollo comes to.
Well, I guess...
All the
Like,
while,
oh
Phoenix
shit,
is just...
you have a
We
new
must
look...
lover.
We must.
All the while, Phoenix is just pressing his temple, like... Just,
Is this the first perceive of the...
Love of my life. Okay, I'll stop.
I know where we go if you need help.
The fact that the wrist has just stopped moving, going to pick it to me. But also just like, is this the first perceiver that we've had of the since going HD?
Yes.
This
So,
is. This is.
So, yeah.
Yes, it is.
We're perceiving in HD.
In HD!
We need to look at his sling, is what I remember.
I was gonna say, yeah, it could have been down there. It's probably not until the last line.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Perceive!
Gotcha.
You seem uneasy, Dirk. Wait, don't tell me you're ashamed because she's much younger than you.
Wow.
No.
Don't be ridiculous! I'm just getting tense because of your intrusive questions. Anyone would react the same.
I'm just
Wait.
getting tense because of your bulging eyes staring at my hand.
I guess that's not it. Still, I read it reacted, so I know you must be hiding something.
I guess
So
it's the next line.
Maybe it is.
I
Yeah,
think
probably
the
moves more to
previous line
next.
is that she's gone now.
Does it get really fidgety when it gets to the last line or something?
Try and get it when he says gone.
Oh,
Huh? Huh? Huh?
there's some more
There.
we missed.
The flash,
Yeah.
the flash, the flash. Right there.
There we go.
There you go, you caught it.
Dirk, you can't fool me. You tensed up when you said, but she's gone now. And you unconsciously moved your arm, causing something to press up against your jacket.
Ah!
Phrasing, Apollo.
How did you do that?
Oh, so that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. You don't have to keep secrets like that from me, Dirk. You're an eligible bachelor now. But you'll introduce her to me at some point, right?
I keep telling you, there's no other woman.
Then
Fine.
you'll introduce him to me, right?
Fine, then let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve?
Diversity when your dad is by.
It's just this. Satisfied? Remember the thing you gave me?
But that's the pendant we found in Amara's tomb.
See? I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Pressing X to doubt.
Then why did he tense up?
Exactly.
And whose blood is on this butterfly?
Dirk, let me look
Also
at
a
that.
good question.
Ah!
Hey, what's this button for?
What does this button do? Kaboom.
Don't you dare open!
Whoa!
Aw.
Hmm.
It's... I think
No, wait, it's me. Follow, it was you. God damn. I have words to say. Oh no. It's a picture of Dirk and some lady, and she's really young looking too. Sorry, I zoned out looking at the dust again. Monday, are you into younger women, Dirk?
Athena, stop being relatable and zoning out.
No.
Dirk, you old dog, you. You got yourself a younger lover.
Will you stop with the nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that I was younger too.
I guess
Yeah,
you
you
always
got a
did look...
haircut.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's no fun. I want the juicy gossip.
Wait a second. Haven't we seen this woman before?
Now that you
Yeah, on the
mention
photo.
it.
Isn't this woman the same as the one in the pendant's photo? Oh, so we do get to use the photo.
That same one?
We were thinking too far ahead.
The woman in the pendant is also the one in this photo.
That happens with Ace Attorney.
Apollo, where did you get this?
You're
I
asking
don't
this
know.
now. We showed it to you 5 minutes ago.
I
From
didn't
this-
really look at it.
From the safe in Inga's room.
Apollo, if this is Queen Amara, it had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. But that's not possible.
No cameras were then, Coraine.
Yeah, I just noticed the same thing. Here's why this photo couldn't be 23 years old.
The book.
Oh, the book with the branding.
Because the culpability act
Because that
wasn't
baby
there.
isn't Apollo.
Mm.
But also because the
Sorry.
culpability act was instated after she died. So
And
Exactly.
it's not Nayuta either.
Take a look at the law book. It has the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dirk. So this photo must have been taken after Garan came to power. And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated. So then, how could Amara even be in this photo? Wait a second. That would mean Amara is... still
Looks like you found me out, son.
Wait, that's actually true.
Amara's alive!
With the sound of music.
Dear.
Look! What do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she'd been assassinated.
This is an ex person.
So did I. But it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Garan regime.
Why would they do that?
When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace.
And those rumors turned out to be true?
Yes. I snuck into the palace to see for myself.
I see. Oh, I see. Oh, that's very fascinating, Doug. This, I'm glad that you're giving me some information about that's totally not relevant to anything. Hi,
Don't
Mr.
worry
Guard.
about it.
Yeah.
The card is
Can
just
you
as
be-
zoned out as me. Don't worry about it.
He's looking at
I
the
s-
dirt too.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder if he's actually awake, but
No, he's not. Oh dear.
she was confined within the grounds, but otherwise she was fit as a fiddle.
I mean, I'm pretty sure castle guard, palace guards everywhere, and prison guards still have mastered the art of sleeping at attention.
Oh yeah. So
Mm.
then, the sarcophagus in the tomb, it's empty.
Just be glad that God's asleep, you dimwit.
Hmm.
But yes, the entire tomb is one big charade. Garan had it built at the stage Amara's death.
So we're not going to be cursed by a vengeful spirit. That's a relief.
I want to say the whole thing with like the guard being in the background of the detention center is so ceremonial. That's part of the reason why in case 2 of Justice for All it feels like such a big deal when Franziska has camera footage evidence of the detention center.
Mm.
Because that's the thing. She has a photo of Mia being channeled by Maya, and it never happens again. But it's a really good moment when we do have something in the detention center that was kind of supposed to be private, not
Damn
be
it.
private. Yeah, sorry.
That's right. I clicked accidentally.
It's just me being a nerd.
And we love you for it.
That we do.
Yeah.
She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her and we made a run for it. This photo was taken back then.
Look at how they're both grinning from ear to ear. There's a fingerprint on the metal part. I guess Doug must have left it by accident.
Oh, Mrs. Samari, I want to hear all about how you ran away with Queen Amara. Now, this is the juicy stuff that I'm interested in.
Butterfly
Did she
pendant,
even
updated
become
on
a
the court
lawyer
record.
then?
To hear more juicy stuff, duh.
Should have become a journalist or something.
No, that's too much effort.
Says the girl who passed the bar, age 18,
Yeah, and?
just to save her buddy, her weird brother uncle man.
There was also the
That's the
perfect.
bar at age 18. She must be some sort of prodigy.
Insert the Prodigy comic from Awkward Zombie.
Yeah.
There's also the age-old joke you could have made saying, "Nah, I wanted to have a career with integrity." Journalist.
Oof. Oof.
What that needs.
Yes, exactly. But also, I had to save Simon, so.
True, that's true. I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. I mean, Garan must have told her that you tried to kill her.
I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze.
And she believed you?
She said, and I quote, I shall accompany you so that I may ascertain the truth myself. She always was a tough one to read.
Well, that explains where Nayuda got it from. I bet you was thrilled you can do a rescue, Mr. Sabani. To be set free by your beloved is like something out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, well, they made me look like a devil for doing it. There was no happily ever after once Garan's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but no avail. They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like.
This is
I
starting
still
to sound like a
haven't found what I was
Mario
looking
game.
for.
Oh,
Your
I was
princess
thinking.
is in another castle.
I was actually thinking more like Metal Gear Solid, like duck, duck, duck.
Bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum,
but
bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
I do feel like drifting's right though. Thank you, Persecutor Saint Mary, but your wife is in another castle.
Oh no.
God damn it. Let me spot and rage and punch a tree and then attempt to try another one.
That's fair.
And step on a turtle.
Have you read the line, by the way, Chris?
I have read the line.
Okay. Duck, just so you to know about this.
He knows she's his true mother. I told him this much.
Wait, is that why Naruto is following the Garan's orders?
Maybe.
Probably. Most likely.
So then, do you think that deep down he doesn't really want to prosecute you?
Well, he's not one to show his feelings.
I'm aware.
Yeah, really. Tell us something we don't know.
And lately I've had no idea what he's thinking.
Again, on point.
Mr. Right.
Oh, sorry. Apollo, we need to grill the queen about Amara when we have the chance.
I was wondering about something. The little baby the lady's holding. Is that Prosecutor Sabari?
I mean,
Not necessarily. It could just as well be me. After all, we're only 1 year apart.
I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is too cute to be you.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
You hurt me. I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
Let's sell this basket duck himself.
Let's settle this by a fist fight.
Oh, then
Hi.
I'll win.
You said fist
Nah,
fight,
you're
not
not
suplex fight.
what is
This
it with
is
you
not quite
presenting me this? Have you not heard of Einstein's rule of presenting me the same evidence?
Duck, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me?
Oh, he's not cute. It's you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
See? Told you it was Prosecutor Sabari.
It's not him either. There is another.
Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's it's no news, son.
So then, if it's Nayuta, it was taken when he was about 1 year old, right? And that would mean you ran away with Amara around 22 or 23 years ago?
Hmm. You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive.
I don't have
Hello,
to push
who's
my way out of
bullshitting
this
you?
one.
What kind of answer is that? Was photo updated in the court record?
It's called bullshitting. You should learn it sometime.
Well, he already
Oh,
did, Mr. Right.
Yeah, I've met the master.
Oh, he's been learning from the best.
Has he learned it yet, right?
He's getting there.
That's my boy. Before you go, son, there is something else I need to tell you. Something important.
What is it, Dak? I've never seen you act so serious before.
Why
Come
so
closer.
serious, son?
Come a little bit closer. Right to the bars.
Right, so what's the something important you have to tell me?
Listen, son. Even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long left to live.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name.
Ominous.
There is no escaping death now that it has set its sights on me.
Don't give me the spiritual mumbo jumbo. What are you talking about? Is this not one of your jokes?
I wish it was.
You can't fool me, Doug. That's strange. Why isn't my bracelet reacting?
Oh dear.
Search your feelings, Apollo.
Are you sick?
It's something like that.
So you're not joking?
I'm afraid not, son. Sorry.
Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment?
Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got.
If you do some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So please.
Apollo. It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now.
If it's in the curitis, we have a contact to a smuggler.
But you always say a dragon never yields. So why are you giving up now?
Apollo. I'm sorry. I really am.
I don't understand. Why is this happening, Doug? Why?
Can I quickly interrupt? This music is really good. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely.
Listen, Apollo. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you mind keeping quiet about this? I do not want the fellow dragons to find out. They would lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me?
Of course. Why is this happening now? Just when I was finally starting to feel like you really are my... I thought this time would finally... But now? Damn it. Why?
Apollo.
Ooh. Crunchy.
I want to apologize to the audience as well. Apparently the game's always been muted. I've just unmuted that. Just in time for Drifting's comment about the game music being amazing. Can I apologize for that?
But it's such
Listen.
good music, though.
Listen, son. I don't have much longer left to live. But I will never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do.
I know, Doug. There's no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm going to restore Doug's freedom. And return a real smile on Arnold's stupid face. I'm going to win this case. I just have to.
Son. I have one more big secret.
What? There's something else you've been hiding from me?
I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is.
Then why bring it up?
I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did.
What's that supposed to mean?
Forgive me. You'll just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way.
I don't understand, Dirk.
Apollo, in the court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be.
Mm-hmm.
I know that because I believe in you. You're my son after all.
Dirk. What's he talking about? Wait, he's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he? Oh, that's a poor choice. I set Lemming a task and
Oh no.
Everything seems fine.
Oh,
cool.
Looks like we've run out of things to discuss. Apollo, are you okay?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Free him now! Free him!
Release alert!
What's going on out there?
Sounds like a revolution.
sounds like the party's getting started without me.
It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo. Take a look.
Right then, to the temple we go.
Go!
Apollo, take
Can-
care.
Can we actually have a break
Remember.
soonish?
We will.
Yeah.
That's actually a good finishing point coming up very soon.
Okay.
May 18th, temple. Whoa! What is all this?
Get him!
What are they? Huh? Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their courts back.
Don't hold back, men! Arrest them all!
That's badass.
Ow, my face!
Duck
Dirt
belongs to the people! Give it back!
Yeah! Where are you holding him?
Quiet
Order.
down, you.
They have my big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong.
Ouch! Ouch! Stop pulling my hair!
Release my son! Release him now!
Stop that! No biting!
Not my shins!
This is really something.
Uh-huh.
It looks like Dats and Mrs. Inme are leading the charge.
Hell yeah.
You unenlightened fools. Do you honestly think this will change anything?
I mean, we could try.
Yuti, why they keep serving that witch Quran?
It's... Hey, Nayuta!
You again?
What's going on here?
It would appear that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. But I never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here.
We'll be arrested? Just for protesting?
They are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release.
What is this, the UK?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh dear.
I felt that one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
felt that one in my soul.
Are you at the line, by the way?
Oh.
I don't want to read that now.
Oh, sorry.
You judged.
Her Eminence, Queen Garan, has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse.
But weren't you once a member of the Defiant Dragons too? How could you go along with this?
I am simply following the orders that Her Eminence has handed down.
No, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Ayuta, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Aye.
Hey, you're not getting away this time. We need to talk.
I see there's no reasoning of you. Very well then. Speak.
The way
I
you
love the
said...
I love the image that gave me of Apollo just yanking him back by the jacket.
Yes! Yeah. And the way it was like, bark! Bark! It was just
I would like to point
really,
out
like,
it's-
mwah! Mwah!
It's-
Divot,
That was perfect.
Divot gets a gold star for that one.
Yes.
You back?
You get a gold star.
Thank you.
And a crystal.
I would like to point out, like, considering Apollo's emotional state right now, that's probably actually what happened.
Yeah.
Ayuta, do you really have to serve as prosecutor in Dirk's case? I mean, prosecute your own flesh and blood. It's just not right.
Again with this drivel. Your ethical standards are not the be-all end-all of the world around you.
I'm not getting into another debate with him.
Good choice.
Did you know you'll lose?
Nayuta, did you know that Dirk is sick?
What?
He apparently doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, he probably wouldn't even make it until his execution day.
What are you talking about?
Knowing this, are you still prepared to send an already dying man to his grave? Well, enough with the Zen monk act, Nayuta. Tell me how you really feel.
Mr. Justice, each person is born with a role to fulfill. And I must fulfill mine.
Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is part of your lot in life. That's why you've been at Garan's every beck and call. I think I might have the answer. Nayuta, you know the truth about your mother, don't you? How the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere?
So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to some remote corner of this kingdom. To keep her safe from harm.
Safe from harm? But Dirk said the Garan regime is holding her captive.
No, they are keeping her safe.
Sure.
So you don't
Same
know.
thing.
So you don't know where Amara is being held?
I only know that it is some secluded hideaway where visitors are not allowed. I have heard she leads a simple life, akin to that of monastic disciplines.
Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Nayuta. Aren't you really doing the Queen's bidding? Because she's holding Amara captive? And this whole thing with Dirk. You know he didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live, so I want to help him however I can. This time, it's our turn.
You could be killed, but you risked your life to save her. Why?
What a silly question.
Can't do kids' voices.
You're doing perfectly well.
You're fine.
No, just the way you said I can't do kids' voices after doing a fantastic kids' voice. The irony. You're doing great.
Yeah.
That's why I laugh so hard, because you're doing great. Shakes you aggressively. You're my friend.
Mood.
What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand?
It's our turn to help Dirk however we can.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing like violent shaking. Be loved and appreciated.
Yes.
What you speak of is futile. Let it go and move on. The guilty verdict, the hopelessness. You must resign yourself to it all. Clinging to false hope now will only serve to magnify your future despair. So let it go and move on.
Nayuta, are you really going to just roll over on this?
I have no more time for idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial. Now, if you'll excuse me. And I'm gone. Wow, I popped away. Just like...
Wow, he teleported Apollo.
Instant transmissions.
That's the noise, yeah. It's the same noise Goku makes, just...
I did sense a whirlpool of emotions coming from within Prosecutor Sabati. I'm the fucking MacGuffin of this episode. Anger, shock, bewilderment,
Dark side of the force, are they?
and an icy sorrow as deep and dark as the abyss. He's depressed.
Yeah, I picked up on that too. Looks like Duck really won't be the only one who'll need my help tomorrow.
I think it's about time to pay Queen Garan another visit. And ask her about her sister, Amara.
That's a perfect, I think, although there's actually a better ending point coming out soon, I think that's a perfect opportunity for us to take a break. So we'll be right back as we just, effectively just going to fill our drinks and take a quick break. So we shan't be too long. We'll be right back, everyone, and we'll see you shortly.
Don't you?
Welcome back, everyone. We're back for part 2 of tonight's Silly Voices Saturday episode, and we're going to continue on where we exactly left off. And we're about to go ahead and ask the Queen, yo, what have you been doing all this time?
What up, bitch?
What you doing?
Damn it, beat me to it.
This definitely seems like the worst idea Phoenix has had for a while. Like, actually confront the Queen about the
That's
criminal
saying
actions she's
something.
doing. Yeah,
It's just walk into the literal queen of an entire kingdom and be like, hey, what are you doing?
You're a bitch.
Wow.
May 18th, Grand Palace Audience Chamber.
The royal guard isn't around.
How convenient.
I think that's
Duh.
Laura.
I read one word in that, and I'm like, yep, it is. Yeah, it is. I was about to be like, just in case that if it's Rafer and Garan in the same room together. I know I kind of had like the dibs on Garan, but unless Rafer is in the same room, so
Yep.
yeah. So that'll be his job.
My shins are prepared. My shins are prepared.
There's no guards here. Your shits are fine.
Probably this is why the god isn't here.
That's his utter. Hurry! You cannot continue to deceive the people like that!
And that's Garan.
Who's doing
So
the
should
round?
I still take Quran then?
I recommend you do. Are you comfortable doing that, given that Athena might not speak?
But we also have we'll figure that problem out.
We'll
when we
figure it
get
out.
there.
We'll figure it out.
Hot potato! Hot potato!
Exactly. Rafa?
This is something that I shall before this line says sorry. This is something that I shall say. If at any point people feel like the voices are getting too much for them, for example, trying to do a ground voice there, I am there. I will say that I will be comfortable to take it back on if the need arises. If anybody needs to offload it back to me, I can double shift.
But we'll see. For now, I'll just take it.
Feel it out.
Yeah. We'll deal with the problems when we run into them. Rafa, justice is much more simply speaking the truth.
Is that Princess Rafa and Queen Garan over there?
You deceived me too, Mother! How can I ever believe a word you say again? You
Your benevolence. I couldn't help it over here.
Now he's worried about his. Now he's worried about his shins.
Mm-hmm.
Let me teach you some better swear words.
Please. I don't worry about physical injury because I've had to deal with the whip. Oh dear.
I think you
got
did
hit.
get kicked in the shin.
Are you okay, Mr. I can't believe she actually kicked you in the shins.
Yeah, I'm used to it by now.
One
Oh,
day
yeah.
I'll tell you how I was hit by a car.
What's the matter with the princess? That's the problem you run into, Athena.
Sounded like she was arguing with her mother.
Maybe it has something to do with this picture. Rafa said she had to ask her mother about it. Some sort of secret or another as soon as she saw it.
So then, does that mean that Princess Rafa knows what really happened? Amara wasn't assassinated, is still very much alive?
It would seem so. And she doesn't seem to be taking Garan's lies very well. But that's no surprise, considering how much Rafa reveres her mother.
That would definitely cause her a great deal of anguish and sadness.
Give back. Yeah, do you want to take it back now that Rafa's
Sure.
left the scene?
Throwing the potato.
It's not that hot, don't worry.
Well, it is still hot potato.
Yeah.
Eavesdropping, are we? How very rude. You there. Are you not Dirk's son?
Oh, nice to meet you, Your Eminence. We're actually here to speak with you, if you could spare a teeny moment.
Apollo, please. That's fine.
Your Eminence, Dirk told me about Amara. About how she's still alive, that is.
Wow.
Amara's alive? We know not of what you speak.
Oh, I just got back to hear Laura as Garan, and just like, yeah.
After Dirk learned Amara was still alive, he rescued her and they ran off together. But she was captured and remains captive in a secret location to this day. As for Nayuta doing your bidding, it's only because Amara's life is in your hands.
Oh, what an active imagination you have.
Long live
Sorry.
the queen.
The fuck do these two come from?
A lawyer and a comedian, how droll.
Where the fuck did they come from? Anyway, if she's gonna play dumb, I'll just have to jog her memory with some evidence. This feels like a terrible idea, Apollo.
Apollo, this is a bad idea even by my standards.
Don't worry,
Are we-
Apollo. It'll work fine.
Are we serious? Are we seriously gonna present the photo? The only evidence we have of this.
Trust me, Apollo.
Your Eminence, I ask that you take a look at this photo, which is our one and only copy of it.
Why? That's...
It's a photo of Amara.
Hold
here
on
you
to
can
this
see-
very tightly.
And here you can see a law book bearing the mark of the Defiant Dragons. I believe you know what that means.
Royal ellipses. Very well. Royal Guard, stand down.
Yes, your evidence.
Could you not shout in
Your
my
wishes
ears?
are command.
Could you not shout in my ears next time, please?
Yes, your
Seems there
eminence.
is-
Sorry, your evidence.
Ow?
Send them to their executions.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It seems there is no need to perpetuate this charade any longer. We shall speak of all we know.
So then, you admit that Amara is still alive.
Yes. She is under our protection in a safe location.
I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept?
Now, why would we tell the son of a traitor that?
Yes, she has a point there.
Now, heed our warning, horned devil.
Horny devil.
It would not be wise to inform the people that Amara yet lives. It would only serve to plunge public order into chaos.
Yeah,
You
it
see
would.
what happens in front of a temple?
Oh, I have no intention of doing that.
There's chaos already, Mom.
Besides, there are real terrorists out there who might try to kill her.
Good. Now, there was something we have been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb?
Do not answer that, Apollo.
Do not ponder the orb. That's at least 2 times
Refuse
the
it.
stream.
Refuse it.
Refuse the orb.
Stop
The,
wondering.
the Founder's Orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. As his son, we thought you might know something of its current whereabouts.
Oh, I knew it. I suppose I should thank you for that free running tour of Korean.
That was the Royal Guard's own doing.
Yeah, right.
Oh, nice try, lady. But now you're definitely not getting the orb. Ever. Why do you want the orb so badly anyway?
Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It
Yours.
simply must be it must be recovered.
Is the legend true? Can the orb really impart spiritual power? Are you worried that someone could overthrow you with it?
The Holy Mother's power is without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the one who unlocked the orb's secrets.
I guess it makes sense, considering spirit channel is a fact of life here.
So we ask you, Horned Devil, and we will not ask you again. Did you receive the Founder's Orb from Dirk?
We shall
Nope.
only ask it once.
Does it look like I did?
So you like to play games, do you?
I mean, we're playing this one right now.
Royal Guards!
Off with his head.
Yes, your evidence.
Search this devil and his belongings.
What?
At once, your evidence. Don't move. You're only making this harder for yourself.
Hey, cut it out. Wait, no, hands where I can see them, Buster.
Maybe I should try this pocket.
I like to believe they just
I mean,
grab him
try
by
his
the ankles
shoes,
and
try his
shake him
shoes.
out really hard.
So right, drifting.
No, I refuse.
Fair.
Can we-
No, it's no. Don't pick up Apollo and shake him by his ankle.
That's my job. Can we please skip this line? Thank you.
Stop resisting. Just submit to our strip search already.
Rip it, baby.
Baby. Yeah, I did.
Baby.
No, wait, hey, cut it out, please.
Try the jacket. Try the jacket. No,
He doesn't have a jacket.
Don't try to jack it.
Give him his clothes back.
He's got a vest.
Rest in pieces, my poor tattered dignity. What remained of it, at least.
My God.
You know what? I'll just pretend this never happened.
Your evidence. There is no sign of the Founder's Orb. But there was this very pretty badge.
Hey, give that back.
So, you have hidden it somewhere.
Where? I can.
It's like it's
No
not
matter.
on his person. We can be sure of that.
You can be very sure of that.
We will say it again, just in case we were talked over. No matter.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's alright, it's alright. We shall recover it one way or another, once you are found guilty of abetting the accused.
Doug was right. She really is bent on getting the orb. Oh, she's back.
Oh god, hot potato.
Got it.
You just throw her in the air and see who catches her.
Oh no, not her! I mean, hello, your evidence.
That's like the princess is back.
I took a stroll to try to calm myself. But I still find this situation unacceptable.
Athena, you can stop covering your eyes. I'm dressed.
Good. For your dignity's sake.
I need to lemon bill for a moment here.
Unacceptable!
Ah, my shin!
The people must be informed about Queen Amara.
So she does know about that.
Yeah, she saw the picture. Rafa, you do not yet possess a clear grasp of how a government and its people interact. There will always be secrets that must be kept from the ignorant masses.
You have little faith in our people, Mother.
Yeah, I do.
But it is the royal priestess's duty to always speak the truth. And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not.
I will not. This is bullshit. I will not. Oh, hi, Apollo.
Ooh, that came out very weird, Drifting. Would you mind repeating that again?
Yeah, sure. The truth, you say? Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one.
It was an honor and a privilege and a pleasure, Your Eminence.
It's on site, you are aware of that, right? We must speak with our child. It's a mother's duty to discipline her child after all. Now, if you would accuse us...
Did you line read?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. My apologies. I'll say it again. I'll say it again. Discipline? Come from her. I don't like the sound of that at all.
No.
Well, Apollo, let's head back to the safe house for now. While also saying out loud that we have a safe house. Well done, well done, me.
Good idea. We need to get over whatever the fuck. We need to get over what we found and collect our thoughts. Yes.
What was that?
I'm going to grab Rafa and then we'll leave, okay?
Fine. Fine.
Child.
What was that? Did you say something?
Nothing. Nothing. Guard. Nothing. Guard. So
Absolutely nothing.
tend to your shin.
I have Rafa. Run.
May 18. Former Samadhi Law Office.
Pick up the child and run. The Ace Attorney story.
Yes. Just
Ah.
under her arm.
Adopt the child and run.
You're back.
Yeah, we might have ended up kidnapping somebody while we did it, but here we are.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you for holding down the fort, Chief Prosecutor Ashford. Yeah, I took a hostage with me. Sorry it took so long. Hope you weren't too bored.
I watched The Plumed Punisher, Warrior of Neo Twilight Realm, while you were gone.
What a surprise.
And my verdict is, it's an outrage, especially its theme song. Even worse, the people here believe it's an original currently show. Can you believe it? I've already spoken about it, elect Mr. Arabelle. I'm not sure what he's babbling about, but at least it seems he wasn't born.
And then Edward went into copyright law.
Oh my god. International copyright law taught by your professor, Piles Etcher.
Moving on to things that actually matter.
Yeah, turn.
Correct. I need an air horn. Somebody get me an air horn.
Damn it. Hang on.
I got it.
Everybody running. I like everybody just running towards their nearest air horn emote.
Amazing. I love these people so much.
You wait for an air horse to deliver them 5 at once.
I'm just gonna say, if anybody is watching this later, and probably me in the future watching this, this is why I call these people my family.
Yeah, I love them
I mean,
so much.
you know, you
Don't
say
ever
5 air horns at once, make it 6.
I do love
That's
how
how
that
mine
actual,
are.
actual we're just talking about it with dads. You know?
Yeah,
Anyway.
Dad definitely doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about half the time. Like, he was
course
kind
not.
of watching, but, you know, head empty, no thought.
I mean, Dad was like, it's cool. Cool story, bro. I'm going to head off to fight people.
I'm gonna have a newt while you talk. Nom nom nom.
We've gathered all the information and evidence we can concerning this case. I think it's about time we go over everything we've learned so far.
About Inga's murder.
The Orb trial, Maya's abduction, and the murder of the mastermind behind it all, Justice Minister Inga. It's a lot to consider. Think you have all the facts straight in your head?
Yep, I've got it covered, Mr. Wright.
Nobody is straight here.
It's the truth about what really went down that's going to be the problem.
Do you have all the gay facts in your head?
Probably. Yeah, it's like the more we learn about this case, the less we understand. Or maybe that's just me.
I agree. There's a deep darkness developing this case. Enveloping this case.
All I have in my head is, do you have the facts laid gay in your heads?
Oh no.
I'm almost afraid of what we will find once we lift that black veil. Suffice to say, the real killer is certainly waiting underneath.
A real killer, huh? Now that's the $1 million question.
Who killed Inga anyway, and why?
Well, I know the why. He's a douchebag.
I mean, yeah.
He's an asshole.
I,
Like
He's an asshole.
immediately, I had to do the what he back always does. Just
Yes.
the Marty.
Marty McFly.
He's an
an
asshole.
Sorry, it was
Oh.
Clint Eastwood.
So, yes, sorry. God, I need to rewatch that film. I've only seen it like once, and I just remember having a blast.
It's a great. That's Witcher 3 is a
Oh,
great
it is
film.
movie.
Yeah,
all of them are.
Mm.
and Barty's
Thank you.
Barty's an icon, and I'm going to cosplay him for the rest of my life. I think, even as my hair grows out, it's happening.
Fair enough. Think, Apollo. Who would you say had a motive to commit this crime?
At the point,
Think, Apollo. Think.
it's about that point I'm going to do a
Think,
shameless
Apollo,
plug and
think.
remind people that I'm going to be on Scarfiddle's channel at one point in the future as he is playing the Back to the Future the video game, and I'll be there alongside him as he plays that. So
Ooh.
I need to get around playing that myself. I own it.
there may even be some silly voices come out. Who knows? Actually, no, no, actually, there's voice acting in that. So
No,
That's
yeah,
it.
it's
Nice.
Well,
fully voice
I
acted,
mean-
unfortunately.
The thing though is
Can I-
that I have a hunch that you can do impressions, so you can at least make jokes in the voices. So
Yeah.
True.
Can I shamelessly plug too?
go on.
yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent. You went-
It is just to confirm, it is concrete that it's next week, isn't it?
Next Thursday.
Cool. Yes. So, from Game Blast, a promise was fulfilled by the fact of me and Ebac are going to play Command & Conquer 3. Red Alert. That will be happening on Ebac's channel and also my channel as my first ever stream, which is kind of surprising, at least from my perspective. Where me and Ebac will tackle on. I believe we'd agreed that we're going to try the Soviet campaign first.
Yes, so that is the first campaign. So. And just for the thank you. And for the audience's clarity, that's Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, not 3 Tiberium Wars. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That's fine.
no,
That's fine. Important distinction.
thanks for the clarity. Thanks for the clarity. Thanks for the clarity.
Red Alert, like the game with Tim Curry, or
That,
Yep,
that exact
yep,
one.
Yep,
That exact one.
That exact one.
The one with Tim Curry, the one with George Takei, The one
George
with all the
Takei?
ham acting. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
George Takei plays the Emperor of
I
Japan.
didn't know.
It's amazing.
I didn't hear about that. That's awesome.
And
Oh,
JK
yeah.
and
As
JK
the-
and JK Simmons as the president, and
Yes.
And
Yep.
Wait.
that's like a fucking. Sorry, I
Yep.
am such a huge fan of all three of those actors, so I'm just
Yes.
losing my
As,
shit over here. Shout out
Tim
to George
Curry's-
Takei for
Yeah. Tim Curry
He's
escapes
so
to the only
fucking
place not touched by capitalism.
Spouters.
I'll-
Nice.
they also
Yes.
have
Clearly struggling not to break.
Yeah, they also have Ric Flair in the DLC.
Ric Flair. They've also
I don't
got
know who
John.
that is.
They've also got Jonathan Pryce, who's known as playing Governor Swan. It's surprising for a game. It's got quite an all-star cast.
I'll round.
Cast.
I'll round off the plug by going catch us next week, Thursday at 6:30, where we'll be going
No.
to Spice.
7 p.m. 7 p.m.
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Not 6:30, 6 p.m.
But no,
Thank you.
thank you for that.
Thank you.
We'll also do some. Yes, Laura, thank you. Hydrate and posture check, everyone.
Hydration,
ooh.
posture check, and then.
I was about to plug Laura's shit, but I'll plug that at the end.
You can do that, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Thwarted.
On that note,
Ha!
Have you read the line with it, Lemming? I think you
Yes,
have.
I did.
Paul's been thinking all this time.
I, for one, am drawing a complete blank, but I zone out on the regular, so like.
I want to know how the killer slipped into the tomb, killed Inga, and slipped back out again.
Fair point.
He was
Without ever
hiding
being
in a coffin.
seen. That's a bona
were
fide
hiding in a
locker
coffin.
room mystery right there. Yes, bro?
They were hiding in a coffin.
Mm.
Because there's no one in the coffin because Queen Amara's alive.
that's a
Oh.
good theory.
We've collected plenty of evidence and statements. I just hope the rest comes out in court. It'll be a thinner tightrope than usual, that's for sure.
Not really.
This case is one big fly in the ointment. In order to prove Dirk completely innocent, we'll also have to exonerate him from the crime committed 23 years ago.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that crime.
That's not the first time that's happened, so.
Amara's supposed assassination.
Right. We know Amara's still alive.
He's getting something up.
But Dirk could still be charged with plotting to kill her, which is a problem.
We couldn't discover the truth even after 2 decades of investigating. So our biggest hurdle is going to be the complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that.
Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence?
Oh boy.
No, that's one thing I've never done before.
But you bullshit your way through it fairly well, so.
Oh yeah, very good at that.
He's a master. A trial unprecedented even in the decorated annals of the Right Anything Agency. Still, I cannot but wonder, was there really no evidence left behind?
Oh, and we can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act.
Right.
Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty.
What that man is watching you.
I imagine that in like sarcastic, like mixed lowercase, uppercase, like.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
In short, if Dirk is found guilty and is sentenced to death, we'll likely join him in a very public execution.
Well, all the
Yeah.
facts, basically. Beat the charges or die. What kind of crazy upside down legal system is this anyway? Why am I
I've
here?
been asking
One-
that for the last half a year.
Don't worry. I can't ask someone as young as you, to risk your life, Athena.
No. Let me do that. Maybe Simon will show up then.
So tomorrow, it'll just be me and Apollo on the courtroom floor. But you can support us by watching from the gallery.
What? No, I'm going home.
That's right, you're getting relegated.
Fuck. I want to help. I'm part of the agency too, after all.
Sorry, but there's a direct order from your boss.
Fuck.
Plus, There's Prosecutor Blackwell to think of. He said he'd use me for sword practice if I put you in harm's way.
Sorry, man.
Interesting that he'd say that when he doesn't even own one, but...
Well, at least promise me this, you two. Promise me you'll make it back alive.
Ha ha ha. Make it back alive, huh?
I promise I'll never die.
Yay!
The thing, though, I don't think Phoenix will.
He's a vulnerable,
What's
he
with
can't.
What's with that face, Apollo? You'll never inspire confidence in your client like that. And it'll play right into the prosecution's hands. Remember, the worst of the times are when the lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
You're right. Even when
Yeah,
it
he
seems
is.
hopeless, or when there's not a shred of evidence to be found, we can never let it show on our faces, right?
Phoenix, right, if you will.
But will I actually be able to do that tomorrow? When push comes to shove, will I be able to force my biggest smile?
Fake it till you make it.
Will I be able to bullshit my way out of this one?
Probably.
To be
You are the
continued.
main character, after all, so...
Alright, time's up. Let's do this.
May 19th, 8:50 a.m. High Court of Kurain.
Leroy!
I was waiting for that.
I was about
Nobody had
to.
to. Oh no!
Wait a minute, what the fuck's going on?
Whoop-yaw!
Wow, the actual right spilled into the court. May 19th, 9:28. High Court of Kurain.
It's my birthday.
Accused lobby. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's all happened on your birthday, Bert.
Yeah.
You can
just
tell
like-
I'm tired because you said 9:28, and I thought that's not the right year for this.
I can help but think, like the conversation is just like, wow, I can't believe they lynched Judge Connery.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's complete chaos outside.
Let's just say the Defiant Dragon supporters demonstrating for Dirk's freedom have taken a very special interest in the outcome of today's trial.
They're looking about ready to string us up if we lose.
Yeah, they already did, the judge. I'd asked them to get him down again. Trials here are pretty much like the ones back home, but with one major difference. The divination seance.
Dead, and if you lose, you die.
The victim's
Thanks,
final
Athena.
memories will become a matter for deliberation.
You're welcome.
I've heard about
I
that.
caught you die in real life.
Yes.
But they haven't stopped you from winning your cases here in Kurain.
True, but it wasn't easy. Still, the memories of the dead are simply another piece of evidence. There's always a way to deal with them if your client is truly innocent.
Well, I know Dirk is innocent, but
I have one more big secret.
Dun dun dun.
Apollo, in the court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. Huh, you're my son after all.
Dirk, what is that secret you're keeping? Oh no.
Hey, AJ!
Oh no.
Here you go, just like I promised.
Found his orb quickly squirreled away into court record.
Yep.
Thanks, Dads. Wait, weren't you arrested by the police yesterday?
Yep,
Let's spend the night in the slammer. I had a fine meal, a shower, even a bed. No spiders. What more could I ask for?
That actually sounds way better than where we were staying. Also, I am going to yell things from the gallery. Might as well.
Just remember, AJ, if Dirk's found guilty today, I will fucking kill you. We'll all probably be found guilty under the DC Act too.
I'll kill you before they do.
Yeah, I know you just said something to that effect.
That witch Garan wants to take advantage of today to crush our revolution once and for all. The fate of the revolution and every Kurainese person rests on this trial. We're counting on you, AJ.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna win this one. You'll see.
The trial will begin shortly, Apollo. Let's make our way into the courtroom.
Right. Okay.
That's my name.
Okay. May 19th. High Court of Karain.
He lives.
Yeah,
I did
so,
ask them to get him down.
so because I'll be doing Apollo, does anyone want to take Judge Sean Karaini?
I could try.
Do you?
Do I not?
Okay. You can do it. I'm just making sure that you definitely want to do it because you sounded unsure.
I sounded unsure because I was 90% of me was thinking, what if someone else wants him?
If someone else wants him, they can speak up. But I don't hear anyone speaking up.
Okay.
Take it away, Burr.
Let the trial of Dirk Shatmati begin.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Majesty.
It's really come down to this. Well, don't expect to hold anything back, Nayuta.
This trial will examine the murder of Justice Minister Inga Karkulkrain
Cool Karain, that's a mouthful.
and the assassination of the former Queen Amara Sigatar Krain. I need to untangle my tongue now. First, I believe we should address the murder of Minister Inga. Would that be acceptable, Prosecutor Shatmani? I take it as a no. Prosecutor Shatmani?
Yes, of course. Please proceed.
What's with him?
We're getting a zoning out epidemics in here. How very unlucky, Prosecutor. You don't mind elsewhere to stay?
Not at all, Your Majesty.
Are you really going to be able to go through this trial, Nayuta?
Well, Prosecutor Shatmati, I would be remiss if I failed to voice a concern of mine. I have heard her mention that you are son to the accused Dirk Shatmati.
You have heard true. Does this fact pose some sort of problem, Your Majesty?
Because of the conflict of interest, it's sued, but a father being persecuted by his own son? Could one possibly deliberate such a case without having personal feelings intervene?
By the way, just for the record, Burr, you don't have to do the judge as Sean Karaina. You can try and put your own spin on it if you wish. Don't feel like you have to emulate me.
You do not have to be Sean Kuraini.
No, he has been established to be Sean Kuraini.
Okay.
Fair
Just making sure that you're comfortable with whatever you're doing. That's, you know.
Making sure, big man.
Yes, without question.
Can he really?
Can he really handle this?
Even if his prosecutor's some money going against his own father, it's just.
Let's have a criminal even beat.
Silence!
kill you.
Duck?
Fellow citizens, you were doing well not to underestimate my son. He's not one to allow personal feelings to interfere with the execution of his duty. Isn't that right, Nayuta?
I will not stop until my work here is done.
Ha! See? So all you doubters can just sit back down before you trip over your own stupidity. Ha!
The accused will not take a step without first being summoned.
Oh, sorry.
In any case, the prosecutor Sagmadi has no issue with this arrangement. Till has commenced the deliberations.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, ooh. Me until Rafa shows up?
You until Refa shows up.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, hang on a sec.
You also may go for the. Yep.
Objection! One moment, if you would. Would you kindly?
Your Eminence? This is not by yourself, this is a attorney.
Your Eminence, what brings you here?
Your Majesty. It would appear that Prosecutor Sadmadi does indeed have some reservations.
No, it's not true.
Did you truly believe you could deceive me, Nayuta Sadmadi? One should hold no reservations if one is to stand on these hallowed funerary grounds.
I have none, Your Eminence.
No. It is clear we cannot leave this matter to you. We shall handle the prosecution of enemy of the crown, Dirk Sadmadi, personally. But remain by our side and bear witness to how a true prosecutor enforces the law.
Law!
Excuse me. Is the Queen going to prosecute the case? Is that, kosher?
It's not just kosher, it's queen shit.
I will make. Garan is like, I will make it kosher.
Girl boss.
Sure, we'll take that as my line read.
I mean, I took it as your line read, so it was...
As I said, it's queen shit. There is no need for concern. Before we were crowned queen, we served as a prosecutor.
Gaslight, gatekeep.
No
girl
shit!
boss.
As a foreigner, your ignorance can be excused. But notice. The prosecutor in charge of Queen Amara's assassination case 23 years ago was none other than Her Eminence Queen Garan Sigatar Kurain.
Yes, forgive his obliviousness to the matter. He was only a fucking baby.
Yeah.
First your
It was a
majesty,
baby.
and now this. Why doesn't anyone ever tell me these things?
Welcome in my world, Apollo.
Why wasn't it in any court record or anything?
I'd heard she served as the Minister of Justice, but she was also a prosecutor?
I'm guessing she probably moved up the ladder from prosecutor to justice minister.
Fair point.
We prosecuted that case 23 years ago, but no verdict was ever rendered. We had won guilty verdicts in every case until then, for no lawyer could stand up to us.
Oh, great. She's undefeated, too.
Yep, of course.
Ah, I'm at a loss for words. To think I could once more bear witness to Her Eminence at work in the halls of justice.
Our first trial in 23 years. No quarter shall be given to criminals. We shall prosecute them with all our might.
Hup.
Don't look, I'm changing.
Ta-da!
Damn.
Quite
That's a cool
literally, yeah.
design.
Holy shit. What the
The Queen's attire from her prosecutor days. To think we'd get to see it once more.
What the? That's Squidgaran?
Talk about an extreme makeover.
That's her second stage.
Yes.
She's got all the Infinity Stones.
I just
You
felt
can
that.
see
She's a
her.
battle fan.
Ah. It's all coming back now. The feel of my blood pumping through my veins. Woe to you, O enemies of Kurain, for I shall personally slice, dice, and grind you up into hog feed.
She looks so cool though.
I don't suppose I can ask her to roll back to a polite pre-makeover personality.
No, did you not hear the final boss music?
This one is much
No.
funnier to destroy, though.
Know this, lawyer.
Yes.
Now that I stand as prosecutor, consider your defense's bench a headsman's scaffold. If you wish to leave any last words, I advise you to start thinking of them now.
If I could put in a joke very quickly.
Go ahead.
Oh, oh, he shot it, he shot it, he got on.
Kurain!
What's the version I know? Epic, ominous, Latin chant, boss's name! Boss's name!
I was thinking Diesire, which is technically non-specific usually in how it's used, but I think it's originally from a Mozart opera. Fun fact.
Mind you, I
But it
can't
does
remember.
feature.
I think
does
it's
feature-
much older because this comes from Carmina Burana, which is a medieval collection of songs.
I do know that it's used in what's it used? It's the motif and some of the music is used in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ah.
It's in the
I mean, yeah,
running
it is
from
also
Frollo.
it is also in Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Oh,
I
Also,
love
the-
that.
the-
I found it. It's
That
from.
Mistropolis and Ebag are gonna do on Thursday.
I found it.
Boop, boop.
It's a Latin hymn attributed to either Thomas of Solano, of the Franciscans, or Latino, Malabranca, Orsini. So.
In other news,
from the 12th century. It's from 1200s.
right. And also, that thing she's carrying is what I believe what is known as a gunbai.
Ooh.
I think
It
so.
is a signaling device used by samurai to deploy troops.
Ah.
Oh, it's one of those ones. I
Yeah.
know exactly what you mean.
Also,
Just
the
a lot
longer
bigger
I
than
look
normal.
at this character design, the more it looks like it's something out of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Now,
Checking
Now-
the source on the
I mean-
now only using specialized BDSM parlors.
I was actually getting Ultima vibes from I think FF6 or 8.
I do see the Yu-Gi-Oh though. I completely see Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I see the
and
Yu-Gi-Oh.
The gunbai transforms into the dual disc.
Okay, I don't know about the signaling thing, but I did pull up the thing, and what I found is her spider-themed design may have been inspired by the Jorogumo, a spider-like yokai that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see that. Wow.
She's got a spider motif. It's less so in her like ruler form, but here, like her hair looks like a spider. I think at one point Nayuta even compares her to a spider. Like Kurayan is her web.
So
Oh.
the spider in the hideout.
A web of lies.
Really good.
A web of
Oh.
lies.
I really like the
yeah.
whole spider vibes. Like,
Yeah.
apparently her personal sigil even has a spider on it. So I don't know when we see that.
Here we go.
I have a request. Okay, let's keep going. I have a request. Can I have the history tab so I can just read the line into this? Because I think it's
Of
doing
course.
that again. If you wish to leave any last words, I advise you to start thinking of them now, while you still have a head with which to think. That is.
She's dead serious.
That's
We're
the
dead.
best meep I've ever heard. It's amazing.
Always the meep.
Yeah.
Now, it is time for the divination seance.
As I gently meep.
While my guitar gently meeps.
Meep, meep.
All hail the meat.
I love you all so much.
I love. Yeah.
Rafer, my other character, come forth. Then the hot potato will be passed.
That's
I'm
not
sorry,
you.
just like you say that, Rafer come forth, and I just think, Rafer! Rafer! Like a Pokemon.
Oh God.
Rafa, I choose you.
Rafa!
Rafa.
Rafer! Rafer!
Jason?
Press
Having
X to
a great
Rafa.
time.
So,
Jason!
Before-
I think
before we get into it, I think this is actually a good place for us to finish tonight, for a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say, propose, I think, personally, Laura is killing it as Queen Garan. Nothing against Drifting, so I
Yes,
think that...
absolutely.
I think, Drifting, you've already played, the evil villainess kind of prosecutor
True.
character. Laura has never been given the opportunity. And while I do agree that having Laura do voice at the same time is bad, how about we have the default where if Rafe was around, you're voicing Garan. If Rafe ever goes away, Laura defaults back to playing Garan. How does that sound?
Sure. That was kind of
I-
what
Un-
hot
unless
potato we were doing anyway.
unless Laura has any opinion on that.
no. These terms are acceptable. It gives because I understand that we sent Drifting's main character to just sit in the gallery for this trial. So
Yeah.
She's
It
been
gives
benched.
it gives Drifting some lines, but
It'll give-
also give you a chance to spread your chops as the villain quote character.
Hmm.
I mean,
Um,
so, I mean,
Oh no.
'cause, I mean, you kind of did. You
It-
kind of did. What?
you've unlocked her true potential.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, this is what the show's all about: is giving people a chance to kind of go into their different kind of.
Literally.
Yes, but we already warned you of the end boss music. Have you not
Yeah.
understood this yet?
Yes,
This
I
is
have.
not even her final form.
We're helping
You know,
everybody evolve.
and yes, she's played Aura Blackwell in the past, but Aura is kind of a misunderstood character, whereas I think Garan is supposed to be not someone who is redeemable in many ways.
Garan, I think we've said, Garan has Morgan Fey vibes.
Yeah.
You do not redeem Morgan Fey.
Yeah,
You put her,
Yeah.
like, in a real world where we're practicing transformative justice, yes, we would. But an Ace Attorney, where the legal system's fucked already, and no, that woman's in prison, and then already, again, tried to do a fucking murder. So, yeah.
right then.
Even from prison. So, yeah, I'm saying, yes, this character's very evil.
But yeah, Laura can recall Garan for me anytime she wants.
Cool. All right,
Mhm.
so there we have it.
Here, here.
Rafa, come back! That's what I thought when you said recall, like a Pokemon again. I mean I the thing is though also is that's how she's being treated. It's a very good metaphor, allegory, whatever. Like Garan activates my mommy issues. Cause
Your Eminence, can I be a Pokemon as well?
Oh god. He does sound like a Pokemon name.
Yeah.
so, yeah. I mean there's already like Licky Tongue and Licky
Yes.
Licky. Lucky is not
Yes.
too far away.
Hmm.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are one of the level 2 Pidgeys that we meet in Route 1.
Oh wow.
Oh, we just got a raid by Weird FW. Hello, everyone.
Hi, we were just leaving.
We literally were just wrapping up on the ending of tonight's stream. Because usually is at.
I'm guessing we can take everyone to Scotland.
I was just
How-
yeah, go on.
I was to say, how was Sonic weird? Because I know you were playing your promise of a Sonic fan-made game.
He did just do that.
Yeah, well, Ray Train to Scarf makes
Yeah.
sense for that. But also, just some plugs, of course. I'll be playing Journey to... What was it? Journey to the Savage Planet next Wednesday with WeirdFW at 6:30 on his channel. And Laura, you recently released your schedule on your Twitx page today, which you'll be doing... Go on.
On my Twix, yes.
On your left Twix.
As it turns out, through all of your generosities, it turns out that I have a mountain of stuff to actually do this time around. Chief among which is gonna be guaranteed now to be the entirety of the trilogy of it. But since it is now going to be a trilogy, I may as well get an early start in proceedings when I come back on May the 5th. At 10:30 GMT in the morning. That's...
You said
Did
May
I
5th.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. May the 5th be with me, I guess. So March 5th, sorry, same time though. I start on Xenoblade Chronicles where I get to really feel it. So I'll start on that. Continuing Miles Morales at the same time as well. On the weekends they'll probably likely be. Then 15th, I'll be gathering all my friends together and we'll hop around and try not to fall into dangerous, very, very hot lava while trying to jump around places in my little hot lava run. But yeah, the main thing from next week, starting Xenoblade Chronicles and likely keeping that going for the foreseeable.
And also you're doing Miles Morales on the Saturdays. And on some Mondays as well, so there's that going on. And also after that, you're going Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is going to be so much fun to see you kind of go through those games. So that's what Laura's doing.
I will be looking for my copy of that very soon, yes.
Anyone else wish to plug anything before we pick up and go over to Scarf?
I would.
Go on, do it.
Oh, gods. Oh, gods.
Starting on Tuesday, and then
You thought I
Tuesday,
had
Thursdays, and I was going to say 3 games. That's cute.
You thought I had a marathon.
Starting on Tuesday, and then also following on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and maybe Sundays at 6 till 9, I'll be starting my Final Fantasy marathon.
Yay!
So, yeah, head on over to my channel if you want to watch me play about 600 hours of game.
Absolute mad lad.
Insane mad lad.
It's a lot of game. The plus side is, I figured out I only have to buy one of them because of Steam library sharing. Thank you, Bear, and thank you, my other friend Michael.
Yay.
Hi,
You're
Weird.
welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Divots crazy.
Oops.
He's a mad lad.
I'm done.
Yeah, that is a fact, but we love him.
We do.
Indeed. We do.
Why?
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm literally joining your raid train. Let's go.
so
Yeah.
all hop into the raid,
Raid.
all hop into the raid cannon, and don't forget to shout out raid once you join into Scarf's channel. We'll see you all over there shortly. Bye bye, everyone. And I forgot.
Shift plug, but I've got stream Sunday. Bye.
Oh, Kay's doing a stream tomorrow. Also, I've got to say thank you to the cast. Thank you, Burr.
Yay!
Thank you, Divot.
Final Fantasy.
Thank you, Drifting.
I've been benched.
Thank you, Kay.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
Faster.
This is my boss music.
Oh God!
Thank you, Lemming.
Sound the raid horn!
Thank you, Mystery.
I'm going to die!
And of course, thank you for joining us at the end there with FW. We'll see you all soon, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.